gravity. Gravity. A very long time ago, one of the greatest scientists of all time, called Sir Isaac Newton, discovered gravity. Sir Isaac Newton discovered gravity. Now let's look at how he discovered gravity. Newton discovered gravity when he was sitting under an apple tree thinking. The story goes that he saw an apple fall from the tree to the ground. He then thought to himself, why didn't the apple go up? Why didn't it float? Why did it have to fall to the ground? It was there he worked out and explored that gravity must exist. Now, what is gravity? Gravity is an invisible force that pulls objects or matter towards each other. Gravity is an invisible force that pulls objects or matter towards each other. Now, the force is invisible. It means that you can only feel it, but you cannot see it. You cannot see gravity, you can only feel it. Everything has gravity. Everything has gravity. Now, the bigger a thing is, the bigger the gravity. The bigger a thing is, the bigger the gravity. Let's take the solar system for example. The solar system is made up of the sun and the planets. Now, the planets move round the sun. The planets move round the sun. The sun is huge, that it is very big, so its gravity keeps the planets in our solar system round it. The sun is huge, so its gravity keeps the planets in our system orbiting it. Orbit means they keep going round the sun. Now, the Earth isn't the only place with gravity. Gravity is also on the moon. But the gravity in the moon is not as much, is not as big as that of the Earth. It is also on the other planets too. Now, for the planet Jupiter, the gravity in Jupiter is much stronger than on Earth. It would be hard for you to walk on Jupiter. Now, in the Earth, force of gravity pulls everything to its center. The force of gravity pulls everything to its center. Gravity holds everything down. That's why our houses are not floating in the air. That's why our cars or the cars are not floating in the air. That's why we're able to stand on the ground and we do not float in the air. Gravity holds everything down. And gravity says that everything that goes up must come down. This is why when we jump up, we fall back to the ground. When we jump up, we fall back to the ground. We do not just stay up or float in the air. We come back to the ground. And also, when you throw a ball up in the air, it comes back down. This brings us to our second topic, day and night. Day and night. Have you ever wondered why we have day and night? Why it isn't day for the whole 24 hours, or why it isn't night for the whole 24 hours? Well, let's look at it. This is a picture of the planet Earth in space. Now remember, the sun and the planets are all in the solar system, and the solar system is in space. Now this is a pictorial representation of the Earth and the sun. The yellow burning object is the sun. The earth is a sphere. It turns round and round and round, over and over again. We can say it spins. It keeps spinning, and this spinning is called rotation. This spinning is called rotation. The earth rotates along its axis. The earth rotates along its axis. Now let's see what an axis is. An axis is an imaginary line that runs through the earth's center. An axis is an imaginary line that runs through the earth's center. Now, when the earth rotates, only half of the earth can face the sun at a particular point in time. Only half of the earth can face the sun at a particular point in time. So that part of the earth that faces the sun experiences daytime. The part of the earth that faces the sun experiences daytime. And the other half of the earth that doesn't face the sun, or that is not facing the sun, it experiences night. The part or the side of the earth not facing the sun experiences night. That's why sometimes you hear that Nigeria is in their daytime and America is in their night time. It is because of the rotation of the earth. At that particular point in time, Nigeria is facing the sun and America is not facing the sun. Now, it takes 24 hours for the earth to complete one rotation. It takes 24 hours for the earth to complete one rotation along its axis. Now, within these 24 hours, a place will go through both day and night. This is why we have 24 hours in a day. We have 24 hours in a day because it takes 24 hours for Earth to complete one rotation. I said we have 24 hours in a day because it takes 24 hours for the Earth to complete one rotation along its axis. Sometimes when we look up in the sky, it seems like the sun is moving across the sky. Well, the sun doesn't move. It is the earth rotating or spinning that makes it look like the sun is moving. Now let's look at what we've learned so far. We've learned that Sir Isaac Newton discovered gravity. Sir Isaac Newton discovered gravity. And gravity is the force that pulls objects or matter towards each other. Now we know why when we jump, we fall back to the ground, or when we throw a ball up, it comes back down. The reason is gravity. And we've also learned that the rotation of the earth causes day and night. We have now come to the end of the class. I hope you enjoyed it. Now do well to attempt your quiz and assignment. See you in the next class. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.